Again, it's Allen. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Bills. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver.
What you say now? What you say now? I like that. What you say? I need to. Now you got to stop me for real, because all you do is commit to the pass. Let me show why you could two committals.
Here comes a return from the 5.
And watch this. Watch this, bum ass motherfucker.
Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. Dobbs headed in motion. On first down, it's Love. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Dobbs headed in motion. On second down, Love will take a shot downfield for Musgrave. And he'll take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Where you at? Where you at? What you said? Something you scored. You said something you scored. Where you at now? No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You said something you scored. Yeah, I know it. Shit, come on, man. Stop playing with me, man. I'm just seeing what your offense defense. Yeah, I know you was. Yeah. Let's go.
Able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
That's what stop.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. To throw is Allen. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Here's Allen to throw. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
On the ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
10 cycles. Let's go now.
Oh my.
Yellow.
Dobbs headed in motion.
And lady, 4 people
Love to
first.
throw on 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Black clock. Ready.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd and long.
22 needle. Rail. Cycle. Here we go. Set.
In motion, Reed.
Cut, cut.
From the gun, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 85 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Really? You thought you gonna beat me with a cover 2
That is just a
prevent?
complete disaster.
Shit, come on, dude. How people you were playing? You better come on and get another
You
defense.
give up a huge explosive play that
You
results
thought you
in
would
a
keep on doing that
touchdown.
same old goddamn
No matter
defense?
what you've done all half, it
Yeah.
completely changes the game.
Yeah, everybody want to run that bullshit. They had the right have the team run that bullshit. We can play with that shit goddamn yesterday on day.
Seconds left.
Not yesterday, day before game. Yeah, with the Eagles. I peeped the game.
Return team gonna
Yeah.
let that one go. It'll go through the end zone.
Yeah,
It's a
that ball.
touchback.
I'm gonna stop playing. Let's go. Yeah.
Now Allen on 1st down.
Yeah. You ain't got no.
And that is incomplete. One final
Let's go.
chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
What's up, Sam?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. On 1st down, it's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Now it's Allen. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
There, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there, and it'll be second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws.
Bullshit, man.
The question is, are they going to be able to
See
overcome
that
this
shit, man.
quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. On first and 10, it's Cooks. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Over the middle and intercepted.
Huh?
And the Packers are going to take
That's
over
okay, I'm good.
near the 40.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Yeah, do something, pick it up. Yeah, somebody pick it up for you.
Blue check.
That's the bullet that we got to see about life.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Say it. No!
Go. 17.
Say it. Boom!
Love out quickly to Dobbs. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
52 Glasgow.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Back to the kickoff.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. He's got his tight end Kincaid. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. This is a great example of it here.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Murray Cooper. Touchdown to Buffalo. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They can't the ball down. Shit, bro.
Ready, break.
They'll come up here. First and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion.
Ready,
Love quickly out to Watson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are 3-3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Somebody pulling up on you. That is actually. That's not easy. No, put it up. Oh, that's it. What? That's the good chance. That's the good chance. I hold that's the good chance.
They face second down and 7.
The best player in the whole of the and you can move. That is it.
Back to throw is Love. This is intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Throwing is Allen. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's caught downfield by Cooper. A pickup there of 28 yards. On first and 10, it's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Weird.
Here's second and 2. Again, it's Allen to the air. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to grab a late lead.
No good.
And this one on line, and it is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Oh, people over here, too.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
No, we right. In the door, you jumped at.
The man in motion is Watson. On first and 10, here's Love. That one on target to Watson. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards. Slot man in motion right. Love to throw it on first down. This one is caught by Reed. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. The man in motion is Watson. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It is 2nd and a yard.
Good ball, sir.
They'll go with Jacobs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down.
Lettuce.
So only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Lettuce. Kickers. Jalapeno pepper.
The man in motion is Watson. They'll drop to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds.
No, cheese do not be out. Put cheese. You know you put cheese on. I don't want the tomatoes.
Oh.
Lettuce. White.
I
said lettuce.
Oh, wait, person. It worked out. Yeah. Thank you, Noah. No. Somebody, come here. Action, yes. Thank you, bro. Do not want me to ready. Thank you.
First and goal. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Sam. What? No. Are you gonna be my Alex, huh?
Watch out, Mel. 50 Fury.
Not me.
Set, ready.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Here's Jacobs. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. One more time, it's Jacobs. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. They'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
No!
Here's first down. Now Allen. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And that is incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On second down, Allen.
Hey,
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Hello? Oh, cucumber. Cucumber. No, you're going to put cheese on, Don. All right.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. To throw again, it's Allen. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest of the plays. That's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Love. That is caught. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Blaster, 6. Down. Hey, blue. Hut.
To throw is Love. He'll take a shot downfield for Musgrave. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
I guess you thought it was over, huh?
This game has certainly.
I guess you thought it was over, huh?
We've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this.
Oh, shit, I missed this.
To find a way to score and take the lead.
I guess you thought it was over, huh?
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Not this time. Not this time. Not this time. You don't know this. You have that. Have that. Have that.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Allen.
Have that, nigga. Have that, nigga. Have that, nigga. Have that.
Oh, costly sack. Can't have that here. You'll have to use a timeout. And barring a defensive penalty, we're down to 1 play in this one.
Yeah.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone.
No, nigga.
And
Fuck
that
all.
is
Yeah, I know you try that shit.
complete.
Know you try that one-on-one.
Took the
Slap
end
that
zone
shit down
shot
on your
with
ass, nigga.
one
Stop
play.
playing with me, nigga.
It's a heartbreaking finish.
Yeah, I know it.
This one will